Hello, and welcome to the new home of Sleepless Night. Then 5x5, look what I found. Digging around in all these boxes and crates of stuff. This is what most of the rooms in the house, with the exception of my little girl's room, and I guess mostly the living room by now. But otherwise, this is what most of the rooms in the house still look like. So yeah, we have now completely, as of almost a week ago, gotten rid of the other apartment. So it's gone like a week now. And then we've had a very busy week of moving around, backwards and forwards, doing other things. This week we've got a lot of appointments and things for like hospitals and stuff like that for, because we just moved. So, and my wife obviously is 26 weeks pregnant. So, we've had to get a bunch of appointments for her, and they all need to see her for the first time over here. So we've got a bunch of those this week, and then, also starting to sort things out, as well as doing our regular day jobs. But yeah, still tired, still, recovering, but I am starting to pick back up again now. The camera is unfortunately not. It's still this dreadful, crappy, I don't know why this camera won't focus. I guess it will at close distances, maybe. I don't know. It's because I move around a lot, and the autofocus on this is terrible. Hopefully, one day, I'll have fixed that. But yeah, this is the new place. My booth is over here. And still not set up. There's still, the booth is set up, but I mean, there's no mic in there yet. There's no, all the other equipment that I feed into the booth isn't there. I've got a bunch of other equipment that I couldn't quite set up at the other place. I could have, actually, but we've been looking for a place, as you'll know if you watch this regularly. We've been looking for a place for quite a long time now. How long have we been doing this 5x5 thing? I'm kind of curious about that. I think I started it in like June. I think I might have started this of last year. But anyway, we've been looking for a place since before then, and I had a couple of bits of equipment that I wanted for the voiceover work, and that I could also use for the YouTube stuff, and that I couldn't really set up in the other apartment, or I could have, but I thought, well, I'm not going to do it because it's going to take me about a week to run all these cables and fit them all in and tuck them all in and run all the tests and the balances and try out different things and get everything set up and just right, and then maybe a month later we'll have to move. Well, little did I know it was going to be almost a year after I got that equipment that we were going to be moving. But at the time, it was always, well, we might move next week or the month after. So, call it procrastination, call it whatever you will. But I didn't want to set up the equipment and then have to take it all down a couple of weeks later and start all over again. So yeah, I've been running on the same old equipment I used to have, and now I can get all that set up here. And all these things are going to take time, but we're getting there now. We're starting to. The boxes that we're living out of are getting fewer and fewer, and we're also getting other things done. So excuse me. So we are getting there, but I can set all that up now, but none of that is actually set up in the booth at the moment, so I'm still using the Procaster, which is here. Oh no, I'm not going to show you that because it's a time you turn the camera around and then there you go. So I'm still using the Procaster and stuff to work through all that sort of stuff and do any recording and things like that at the moment. But even that is kind of, the audio in this room is not as forgiving at the moment as it was in the other one. So if I'm not using the booth, which I quite often can't at the moment for the next couple of weeks, the audio is not as forgiving, and I have to tweak it quite a lot after and do a lot of post-production work on it. But yeah, we're getting there. I know this has been a sort of slow, lazy ramble about stuff, but yeah, I've got to that stage. We're quite tired, but I'll see you next week and we'll see where we are then.